Maybe there is, and I just haven't spotted them. Maybe it's a bit like the borrowers, but they're actually giant size, or, you know, giant size. Hello, and welcome to 2024 at my house. Now, if you're a new listener or a new watcher, you might wonder what's up with the voice. This is not my normal, natural voice. I have borrowed it from Rula Lenska or Glynis Barber for the day. I have been suffering with a particularly horrible cold for a couple of days, and it's affecting my vocal cords. Thankfully, and the top of my lungs. It's making me feel a bit breathless. I have asthma anyway, so it's just it's not a deep chesty cough. Making myself laugh now, but it's just up the top there. You don't want to hear about illnesses anyway, but basically, I mean, I started last year, 2024, unwell, and I'm doing the same this year. However, 2024 did get better, so. And the thing is, being unwell, what actually I had planned for my first video of Chatuary, explanation later about whatever that is, my first video was going to be filmed on the south coast with lovely views and cold, but you know, the sea behind me and all sort of wishes for the future and 2025, and yeah, that hasn't happened, obviously. So I'm stuck in my kitchen, but never mind, there will be one coming soon. So the first day of 2025 has been mainly me sat in front of my computer doing some video editing and getting some cover pictures done for some upcoming YouTube videos that I've done already and need to be released, which is basically what I do any other day of the week. And I don't think I did it on Christmas Day, actually. No, I was knackered on Christmas Day. But yeah, so it hasn't been a particularly fun one for me to tell you about. So I know my daughters went to the pub because they sent me a picture. Thanks. And they knew that I was ill anyway, but it would have been nice to have an invitation, darlings. So the first video that I wanted to do, as I said, I wanted to be on the south coast, doing some filming with the sea behind me, and I was going to be talking about my goals for 2025 as well as looking back on 2024. Now, I don't make New Year's resolutions as such. I tend to sort of spend the week between Christmas and New Year thinking about what is it that I would like to change about my life as a whole compared to last year. What would I like to change for this coming year? What you know, how far have I come? What do I want to do? What do I want to do moving on? I don't make the classic resolutions as in, this year I'm going to learn to sew. This year I'm going to go skinny dipping. That one makes me laugh because I actually know somebody who plans to do that in January in Wales, I think. So some of you might feel free to pop your resolutions in the comments below, because you might inspire me to not make resolutions, but it might be something that I haven't thought about. And be like, or I might have thought about it and forgotten about it. And so you just might inspire me. So yeah, so the video was supposed to be all about that, but I've been unwell. You know, it was Christmas Day, was busy. Boxing Day, I had a major headache for about 2 days. Maybe it was this illness coming, I don't know. So I couldn't concentrate on much. And now I'm ill. So I haven't really sort of thought too much about it. So what I plan to do is I'll delay that until I can actually get down to the coast and make that lovely video and the reflections of 2024, because I have a few bits to say. There was some really good bits in 2024. There was one really quite terrible bit, which I won't go into now. But overall, 2024 was a good year. which I won't be able to do justice just rattling at you now. Anyway, so let me tell you about Chatuary. It's a brand new thing that me and my sister have come up with, or my sister and I, sorry, good grammar. I'll be told off otherwise by certain friends of mine for using bad grammar. I don't mind though. I like using correct grammar. Tracy, Chatuary. Now, Chatuary is a thing that me and my sister came up with. Actually, sorry, my sister and I. Chatuary. Now, Chatuary is something that my sister and I came up with. Oh, sorry. I did it right that time. Something that my sister and I came up with. And basically, it comes off the back of doing Vlogmas videos for YouTube. Because what was happening was that my sister loves Christmas and the lead up to Christmas, and I'm not quite as excited as her, but doing Vlogmas made me have to get festive, and I really enjoyed doing that. I enjoyed doing the planning, the editing, doing the thumbnails, getting them up. But the main thing was collaborating with my sister. Not collaborating, because we weren't together on the same, but what's the word? I think what I'm trying to say is the main thing was that I really enjoyed bouncing the ideas off of my sister, and likewise hearing her ideas but not even that, just kind of like sending messages to each other. We do a lot of voice messaging, sending messages to each other where we're going, I don't know if I'm going to get my Vlogmas out in time, and oh damn, I'm not going to be able to get my Vlogmas out in time. I'm going to do it so that, I'll do it tomorrow and I'll release it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't matter, does it? So we both really enjoyed that, and we were like, well, how can we carry this on into January? Because January is traditionally just the miserable time of the year. Really, we need Christmas in January, because January is the cold, dark time. Yeah, of course, you've got the shortest day in daylight hours. Obviously, 24 hours is 24 hours. But the shortest day in daylight hours is just before Christmas, Yule, the winter solstice. And once that's passed, the daylight hours get longer, but it doesn't get any warmer. It gets colder, actually. It's going to be really, really cold next week. Later this week. No, yeah, the weekend and next week. Yesterday was 12 degrees, for God's sake, here in London. But by the end of the week, it's going to be 4 degrees in the day and like -2 at night. So January is cold, dark, sometimes wet, often wet, miserable. No one's got any money. So we thought it would be a good idea to come up with something where we have to get a video out every day, bounce ideas off of each other. We're not going to copy each other. We're not going to have exactly the same video every day as each other, but still aim to get a video out every day. And we thought, what do we do? What can we do? And then we decided on the thing that comes naturally to the pair of us, is having a chat to you. You've come to visit me, or I've come to visit you, and we're going to have a chat. So that basically is the premise of it. We can chat anywhere we want, any style we want. We can do it walking, sitting, laying, cooking, unpacking, shopping. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The main thing is that me and you have a bit of a chat. And of course, throughout the chat, I welcome comments in the comments section below. So that's rule number one. It has to be a chat. Yeah? Can't just be looking at a view without talking. We have to chat to camera the majority of the time of the video. And rule number two is that we have to get a video out every day of January. So 31 days, 31 videos. We could do it for 1 minute if we want, or 30 minutes, or 60 minutes, or whatever. No limitations. It's just 2 rules. Chat every day. So hopefully between mine and my sister's output, and the link will be somewhere on the screen now my sisters. Hopefully somewhere between mine and my sister's channels, you'll find a subject during Chatuary that interests you and makes you want to chat to us, me in my comments, her in her comments. And you never know, you might say something that inspires me or my sister to want to make a video to carry on that bit of conversation. You might say something that really sparks our imagination and takes us off somewhere else. So yeah, please do leave comments. And while you're at it, hit the like button. Now, this video comes to you from my kitchen in London, and I'm standing in the cleanest, tidiest place of my flat. You really don't want to see the rest of the crap that's on the sides here. It's been Christmas and I've been unwell. But for some reason, whenever I get unwell or there's a thing, all the plates, dishes, cutlery, cups, glasses, cooking utensils, everything gets used, even though I'm too ill to use it. And it's not like there's a massive family living here or anything. Or maybe there is, and I just haven't spotted them. Maybe it's a bit like the borrowers, but they're actually giant-sized, or, you know, giant-sized? Human-sized. And I just don't know that they're living here. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the same people who puts the empty wine bottles under my desk 2 or 3 times a week. I've still not worked out who does that. Because, I mean, I buy full wine bottles. I do. And then I get up in the morning and there are empty wine bottles under my desk. I don't know how that happens. So I have to replace the wine, and then it happens again. It keeps happening. Must be the wine fairy. The wine fairy actually does my washing up for me. Now, I hate washing up. But there are times that I get up in the morning and there's an empty bottle or 2 under my desk and all the washing up's been done. So, yeah, thank you, wine fairy, thank you. Now, if you could only come round maybe like once a week and do the floors and clean the bath and change the bed and, you know, all those bits and pieces that I don't seem to see or know about. Like that family of humans that I obviously have living here. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I know I haven't actually said anything, but that's sometimes what happens in chats, in conversations. People talk, but without actually saying anything. So what with me and my throat and nothing literally happening for me to tell you about, and my brain being empty apart from wet cotton wool, I think I did quite well. Do leave a comment anyway, please. Thank you very much. And I will be back tomorrow with hopefully something a bit more substantial, maybe a topic or a subject that I will waffle on about for a bit. Maybe it will have been inspired by one of your comments down below. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for liking, and thank you very, very much for subscribing. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. And in the meantime, I wish you love, light, rainbows and stars. See you tomorrow. No, we won't put that bit in.